the Michelin Road 5s, bro. These things are beast, dude. I've been riding on it for probably about 1,000 miles now, and honestly it's probably the sickest tire I've ever ridden on. So just for some context, yeah, these tires are sport touring tires, which means, you know, Michelin been talking about how good they are in the wet. I've ridden in the wet with them. I think they're really good. Dry, they're really good as well. The one thing I would say though is while there's loads of tread in the middle, on the sides they're pretty slick. So when you're in the wet riding and taking corners quite heavily, it is a bit risky, to be honest. You do feel slightly less confident taking turns in the wet because of that slick surface, man. But yeah, enough of staring at the tyre, man. Let's get riding and I'll talk about the rest. Mate, what an absolute lovely day to go out and ride. So I've seen a lot of reviews on this tyre online as well, and Michelin themselves claim that this tyre will last for a decent while, right? They've got, like, I think it's 5 stars on longevity. I've seen people talk about how they've got 10,000 miles out of this tyre. I've seen people talk about how they've got 5,000 miles out of this tyre. So I really reckon that just comes down to your riding style, right? How much acceleration you got, how quick you're going all the time. This tyre's on an MT07, so there's no real traction control to limit the amount of speed that you can push it out, right? So if you're going to be riding like this, then yeah, your tyre's not going to last that long. But if you're just using it as a commuter, man, following the speed limits and all that, yeah, it's going to last you a good while. Before this tyre, I had the Diablo Corsa 2s or something like that. They were basically a race tyre, man. They were like borderline slick in my honest opinion, man. There was like no tread on those things. And when I switched over to this tyre, dude, oh my god, it was a world of a difference, man. I felt so much more confident in the corners, despite this having like a slick side, right? I felt so much more comfortable in the corners, man. So much more confident as well. And another thing is this tyre just like allows you to throw the bike around really easily, man. Because it's quite circular as well, you can just tip the bike into corners easy. Look at that. So flickable. One thing I've got to say though, these tyres pretty expensive, man, not gonna lie. I got both of them fitted, right, and it cost me about 320 quid for the whole job. I think it was like 150, 160 for the rear tyre and about 80 quid for the front tyre and about 60 quid for fitting. So something around the 300 mark you can expect to pay, right, for brand new tyres. But they do last a while, and honestly, because it's your safety at the end of the day, you do want to get the good tyres. What I do know though is that the Road 6s are much more expensive for not that much more payoff, to be honest. So you're better off if you're looking for a cheaper tyre, well, not a cheaper tyre, but if you're looking for something that's bang for your buck, let's say, definitely the Road 5s, man. Like, I've had a great time on these. I feel so confident just throwing it into corners, man, no problem whatsoever, especially in the dry, because you're not too worried about the slick sides. I should have really indicated there, but oh well. Alright, let's talk about riding in the wet. I've had absolutely no problems, man, in the wet at all. Like, it doesn't really slip under me, especially when going over tarmac. You're obviously going to feel some slippage going over like manholes, sorry. On the tarmac, no slippages whatsoever. With my previous tyre, it was slipping all over the place. Well, it felt like it was anyway. But this thing really does grip, honestly. No problems whatsoever in the wet. As long as you're staying on that tread, I don't think you will ever have problems, to be honest. And in the dry, this thing heats up quick, man. I'd say like a mile from my house driving out, I already feel like the tyres are heated up. Look at that cornering, dude. Yeah, like I said, man, this bike has no traction control. Well, I don't know if I did say that, but yeah, this bike has no traction control. And I don't ever feel like this tyre is going to slip out from underneath me or lose some traction. It's got serious grip, dude. And it feels seriously planted in the corners. Here, let me show you again in the corner, ready? Ah, never mind, I've got to slow down completely. Alright, let's go. Seriously, dude, just chuck it in the corner and it's fine. You will just deal with it, dude. No problems whatsoever. Woo! No, when I first got the tyre, they were like, run it in for like 100 miles or so and then it should be good to use. And the one thing I would say is when you first get it, just be careful, because this tyre really does like to throw the bike around, like really likes to lean in corners. It does so anyway, but when you first buy it, man, it goes crazy. The minute you turn it will like throw you into the corner real quick. Look at it, watch, ready? into the corner. No problems whatsoever, apart from that guy pulling out on me like that. Jeez. Fair enough. Alright, let's wrap this up, yeah? The pros of this tyre: 1, sick grip, dude. 2, sick grip in the wet. 3, confidence in cornering as well. The only real con, to be honest, is the expense, man. Like, it's expensive tyre to get, you know, 300 quid for both of them fitted is not cheap. But it's safety first, so yeah, I'd definitely say go for it. If you're thinking about getting this tyre, definitely go for the buy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of it, just, you know, hit the subscribe button, check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!